Hey guys, Allison with Hot Fired Arts here. Summer has arrived, kids are out of school, so I thought that we'd do a fun summary technique. I'm going to show you how to do kind of a fun faded background and then use black to create your details for like a silhouette. Very easy to do. First thing you're going to do is pick a couple colors that work well together that are going to be your background colors. I have yellow, orange, and red here, so it's going to be kind of like a sunset. And I have my trusty fan brush. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it in my water, and then I'm going to start with my lightest color first. So for me, yellow is going to be my lightest. I'm going to load up my fan brush both sides. Okay? I want a good amount of paint on there, and I'm going to do this technique today just on this tile, just for the sake of demo. Okay? So I'm going to make sure that I use nice long brush strokes going all the way from side to side. Okay? And I'm going to work my color up almost halfway. Okay? Now I'm going to dip my brush in the water again, and I'll move to my next color. Don't wash your brush, just dip it in so you have a little bit of water on there. Helps it to glide a little better. Now I'm going to take my orange and I'm going to overlap on my yellow and then work my way up. The overlapping is going to be your key. That's where your kind of gradient is going to happen. Okay? And next I'm going to dip in, get a little bit of water, and then finish it off with my red. Okay? I get my red on there. Okay? And I'm going to work it down. Notice my paintbrush is pretty vertical, and I'm just kind of using the very tip of the brush just to kind of gently brush. Okay? So now I've got kind of a nice fade. Okay? My red kind of goes into my orange and very gently into my yellow. So I don't have big giant stripes per se. Okay? Once that dries, it soaks in pretty quickly. Then I can go back on top with my black. Okay? For my black, I'm going to use, you can use a variety of brushes. Today I'm just going to use a square flat brush. You can use a long skinny round brush, whatever works for the design that you're going to do. I'm going to keep it simple just for the sake of this demonstration. And I'm going to do a little bit of a ground on the bottom, and I'll do just a couple quick palm trees. But you can add anything. You can do this, it doesn't have to be palm trees, any kind of silhouette, a bird on a tree, you can do that too. Okay? So now that it's soaked in for the most part, I'm going to take my black, right, and I'm going to brush to create my bottom. Okay, and I'm going to make sure that that black covers pretty well. And I want this to look kind of like as if I was at the beach, so the ground's not necessarily going to be straight across, right? Go. Right? And now I'm going to take my flat brush and I'm going to kind of wipe it on my paint palette, both sides, and it kind of flattens it so that the tip of my, the bristles are all nice and flat and pointed. Now I'm going to dip my brush in vertical, okay, and I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to pull down. This is basically going to be the trunk to my palm tree. Now my background is still just a little wet. You would want to wait until yours is completely dry. But I'm going to go ahead and get another one on here. Maybe this one goes here. Okay. And then maybe I have a little guy right in here. Okay. Now to create your palms on your palm trees, what you're going to do first is draw a curved line. I can do a couple of them. Spread them out. And now I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to wipe most of the paint off, and I'm going to start at my line, I'm going to pull down. Okay. So it's going to create kind of that frayed look that we want for a palm tree. Okay? And I'm just going to work my way around, gently pulling so that I get that nice frayed look. Okay? I can put some coconuts on there if I want to. I can take the end of my paintbrush, flip it over, dip it in your paint. Perfect for little dots. Stick some little coconuts on my tree. Okay. I can add my other ones and then I'll be good to go. Okay. So this is a great technique to do anytime you want a good burst of color. Bright background, black for your silhouette, whether it's palm trees or a bird, whatever you decide. Okay? If you want to do something like this when you come in and you're not quite sure and you need some help, that's what we're here for. You let us know. We're happy to help. Okay? So, few things going on. I'm working on the July schedule. It'll be out next week. Next week we actually have a fun kids class. We are doing this summery watermelon on Tuesday at 2:30. So if you want to sign your kids up, go to hotfiredarts.com. You can register right online. And I will see you guys next week.